On this episode of Designing Spaces, home service solutions from HVAC to plumbing, structural foundation repairs, innovative prefabricated ADUs, understanding solar power, plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. Creating a comfortable and energy-efficient living space involves a combination of smart design, proper insulation, and innovative HVAC. Let's speak to third-generation HVAC expert Kevin Condon for tips on how to keep your system running right.
Our mission is to educate the community. This way the community can make a more educated decision and become more comfortable and save the most money possible on their HVAC or plumbing system. We've been in business since 1988. My grandfather was actually the 6th person in the state of California to be licensed for AC. That being said, we've had a deep commitment to this community for the entire time. Carrying this company over 3 generations has truly helped me see the love and the passion that I have deep inside me for the people around, whether it's my employees or whether it's just the people in the community. To be able to help my community in the same way I watched my father and grandfather do it is something I truly hold dear to my heart. As far back as I can remember, I've always looked up to my father, whether it was for him being a plumbing tech or an HVAC tech. So when I was a child, for Halloween, I was always dressing up as my father, which was Superman to me. So every year it was either a plumbing tech or an HVAC tech, and you can still see today, I still get to wear this badge of honor.
From everyday plumbing repairs to entire HVAC system replacements, KC Home Services can handle problems of every size and any complexity.
Transparency is truly key to building trust with the community. One of the biggest things to look for is somebody that offers straightforward pricing. The customers really need to know what they're getting into from start to finish before the work even gets started. And that's something that we always offer here at KC Home Services. We pride ourselves on separating ourselves from the competition by educating the community on the differences in the HVAC products available, allowing them to choose what system is best for their home and their family's needs. Some of the best tips I can give you to keep your house more energy efficient is to mainly stay up on maintenance. The biggest thing is make sure you're having your regular tune-ups, make sure you're changing your filters, and of course, always monitor your energy bill. We also offer free in-home energy audits. Essentially what that includes is one of our technicians will come out, he's gonna go through and use an infrared camera, and he's actually gonna be able to detect where you have leaks in your ducting. So essentially when we do that, we're able to go in there and tape all these small holes and save our community a tremendous amount of money.
Kevin and his team are highly trained, fully equipped technicians that are ready to help the community lower their energy bills, all while keeping everyone comfortable.
We offer HVAC services, gas units, package units, light commercials, heat pump systems, and so on. The most common issues is actually improper installations, and we see that a lot. What makes a good install is really just attention to details. If you can pay attention to the home layout, then you can get a lot done and bring a lot to the customers and the consumers.
We're equipped to handle any plumbing, whether it's a small repair or a large sewer, anything in between. Our biggest focus right now is high efficiency heat pump water heaters. There's a large demand in our community, and there's nothing better in the plumbing sector that complements a new heat pump than a heat pump water heater. Age, pressure, and debris tend to be the 3 most common factors for plumbing issues, and the biggest way our community can combat this and save themselves a lot of money is by having a water conditioning system. With a water conditioning system, you can truly protect not only the faucets, the water heaters, but your family's health and safety. One of the biggest things also that we try to educate the community on is by maintaining their plumbing systems. That being said, we offer a KC Family Membership Plan, and essentially what it is a preventative maintenance plan. Preventative measures on your plumbing system are going to be the #1 way to get the life expectancy that we're all hoping for.
KC is just top-notch. I don't use anyone else for anything. I refer them to all kinds of people. They installed a new toilet and they installed a new furnace and air conditioner with a nice unit outside my house. They put in a tankless water heater. They also did all the repair underneath my house. They are on time, very professional, super neat and clean. They've actually reduced my energy bill. So that is one thing too that was very important to me.
HVAC and plumbing issues tend to surface unexpectedly, often at inconvenient moments or when least expected.
At KC Home Services, we're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. No matter what the issue is, whether you're hot, whether you're cold, or you have some water leaking, we're always here for you. We offer free estimates and second opinion, and satisfaction is always guaranteed. When you see a problem that may be arising or one of the things that we point out to you, to not hesitate, to reach out to your HVAC or plumbing company to take care of that small problem before it can turn into one of the larger issues.
To find out more about KC Home Services and how to lower your energy bill, visit kchomeserve.com and designingspaces.tv. Have you ever noticed a crack in the interior or exterior of your home? Don't just paint over it. Foundation settlement is a widespread safety issue across the Bay Area. Understanding what it is and how to fix it is crucial for maintaining the structural integrity of homes and preventing minor issues from escalating into costly repairs.
Foundation of a home or structure is the most important part of the structure, in our opinion. That's what's keeping you between yourself and the subgrade. Similar to tires on a car, the tires are what's keeping you apart from that roadway. So foundation is probably the most important part of that structure, whether it be a house or a building. Here at EagleLIFT, we service all types of industries. That can be residential, commercial, public works departments, and projects for the government, such as the Department of Defense. Unfortunately, when the soil decides to subside or shift, it does not discriminate on what's above that. Therefore, you could have subsidence of houses, buildings, pools, airport runways, etc. And because of that, we work in a wide variety of markets. The tools that EagleLIFT has in the toolbox are considered long-term repairs. We literally extend your foundation down to bedrock. We offer a 25-year warranty. All of our products are made in the United States of America.
EagleLIFT, a family-owned 25-year foundation repair contractor, wants you to know that you are not alone.
We recognize that most of our homeowner clients haven't been through this process before, so we really come in and support them through the whole process. The core values that we try to incorporate every day are integrity, grit, teamwork, leadership, and humility. We are a licensed Class A engineering contractor, and we actually hold 4 classifications to do the kind of work that we do.
When it comes to a structure's foundation, both the environment and the initial construction can play a part in any potential issues.
Typically, cracks that you see where the walls meet the ceilings, and then doors or windows that are harder to open and close. Those are the most common signs of foundation settlement. If you have a slab-on-grade foundation, you may see cracks in your slab, or you may feel them underneath your flooring or your carpets. Typically, cracks, whether they're in the slab or the drywall, are indicative of what we call differential settlement, where different parts of the home are moving quicker than others. Left untreated, that can become pretty serious. There can be structural failure. Some of the most common causes of foundation settlement, they're typically water related. California is well known for having a lot of clays, and we build on those clays. So in periods of drought, those clay soils, they tend to shrink and collapse. And unfortunately, any structure that's on top of that type of soil will settle along with that clay. So it's very important that if you're built on a clay soil, to either keep that soil wet all the time or keep it dry all the time. But you really have to choose one. Water is the problem, so you want to make sure you keep that water away from the foundation.
Now that the issues have been identified, there are several effective repair methods that can be applied.
One of the benefits of working with EagleLIFT, being that we are a general engineering contractor, is that we cross every T and dot every I before we start the project, meaning we only want to do the project once. We want to do a great fix for the customer. To do that, there's a fair bit of engineering that will go into the design and makeup of a scope for that project. Our engineered solutions, or as we call them, the tools in the toolbox, we have quite a few of them. The most common for residential applications up in the Bay Area are what's called push piers. Those are end-bearing steel piers that are hydraulically driven into bedrock or load-bearing strata. Another tool in the toolbox that we use quite often, those are called helical piers. Those look like large earth screws, and those are twisted or torqued into the soil. The third tool that we have in the toolbox, and perhaps our most popular, is the injection of the structural polymer grout, where we can literally inject this polymer into the soil at depth, upwards of 60 to 70 feet if needed, to densify that soil, to make it stronger. So if there is a weak soils issue, we can take care of that by injecting expanding polyurethane grout into that soil.
Preventative measures, along with regular maintenance, will safeguard your property and ensure that your home remains safe and secure.
One of the thoughts and mottos that we have here at EagleLIFT was really instilled in us by our founder, Mr. Don Moody. You'd always tell me, Cliff, they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. We take that with us on every project that we're on.
For more information about EagleLIFT Inc., visit eaglelifting.com. And of course, visit us at designingspaces.tv. Are you looking to maximize your land without the need for extensive renovations or additions to your main home? Prefab ADUs are a great way to make efficient use of space on your property. Let's take a look at a San Francisco company who is on a mission to help create practical solutions for a growing housing crisis.
Our mission here at Villa is to be the easiest, fastest, and most cost-efficient way to build homes. We all know that we have massive challenges in America with housing affordability and availability. And the root cause of these problems is a fundamental lack of supply. We've underbuilt housing for the last 20 to 25 years relative to the amount of household formation and population growth. Our focus here at Villa is to help meet the needs of the housing market by adding supply of smaller entry-level homes in infill locations.
Villa Homes is focused on solving the housing crisis by building innovative prefabricated housing.
The advantage of prefabricated construction or off-site construction is pretty profound. It allows you to reduce the cost of building a home, go faster on site, and reduce a lot of the variables and risk of a construction project. And with prefab, we can be in and out relatively quickly, reducing the amount of noise, disruption, and trouble for the local neighborhood, which is a win-win for everybody. So we're making better use of land in communities that already exist and adding smaller homes at an affordable price point in locations where people want to live and can now afford to live with the benefits of ADUs.
The people that come to us asking about ADUs, there's a variety of reasons and a variety of benefits. They've got space in their backyard and they're interested in what their options are. Maybe they have some family members that they want to have extra space for. So it's a great way to keep families together. The other advantage to this is that having an ADU gives the homeowner flexibility, because there'll be times that family members won't necessarily be housed in the ADU, and so then they can open it up for rental income. Villa offers turnkey services for building ADUs. From the moment you sign a contract with us, Villa does the complete site design, and we get the project into the permitting process with your jurisdiction. Once the permit is through, then the construction actually starts, and Villa handles all of that. We also handle the delivery, and then of course the closeout. Once the home is delivered, there's still work to connect to the utilities, there's still work to do interior and exterior finishing, and we handle all of the inspections with your local jurisdiction so that you don't have to be involved in that.
From design to install, Villa Homes expertly handles it all with bespoke customization options.
We spent the better part of 2021 collaborating with an architect, an interior design firm, and a network of factory partners in California to come up with a set of proprietary floor plans that would fit in most backyards. So if you go onto our website, you have the ability to choose from any of our floor plans. You just enter your address and it tells you what's available in your area. You go through, choose the floor plan that best fits your needs in your backyard. You can place it on a map and see if it fits. And then from there you get to do the fun stuff, figuring out your customization for your floor plan layout, choosing your kitchen details, your appliances, all of your interior and exterior finishing, and then hit save and it'll pop out a price and your final design.
It's about building and sustaining a strong community for generations to come.
The best way to solve the housing crisis and bring the cost of housing down is to build more houses. And the main way that we can bring the cost curve down for building new homes is to adopt modern off-site construction methods that have massive advantages in terms of lower cost, faster speed, and less execution risk. This is the main way that we as a country need to build housing going forward if we're going to build enough homes for the people that need them and do it quickly and cost effectively.
Working with the Villa team was a great experience, from the foundation to the plumbing, electrical, everything, all the subcontractors. They were great, easy to work with.
From the planning side, just from the start, from the day we were just online looking at, options, from meeting with them, planning, doing all the prep work, it was just really professional, really clear the whole time.
And they picked up their phone every time I called them. Every time I had a question or something, I probably bugged them, and they picked up their phone or they got back to me that same day, which was very rare in the construction business.
Not only were they great to work with, the quality of the product is beautiful. We get compliments every day about the ADU itself, so I would recommend calling Villa.
To find out more about Villa Homes, visit villahomes.com and designingspaces.tv. Imagine powering your home with the sun's energy. It's not just a dream anymore. It's a reality that more and more homeowners are embracing. Solar energy isn't just about helping the environment. It's about making a smart financial choice too. Today, we're talking to the experts at Solar Bill Review to get a closer look.
When you do a consultation with the Solar Bill Review team, we're really good about setting expectations and executing. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to ask you some questions to identify what your goals are. Like, why solar? Why now? I don't want my electric bill to be out of control. I want to do something good for the environment. I want to, put a finish line to my expenses, or I just want to save money. There's all different kinds of options and different kinds of equipment. We're always studying the local utilities and the rate changes so we can make the best recommendation for what rate plan for you to be on, what battery to use, the mounting hardware, where the panels are going to be placed, and then we're going to look at your bill and we're going to see what your history is, but then we want to ask you what your plans are for the future, because just because you used a certain amount of energy last year does not mean that you'll use the same amount of energy next year. And then once we come up with this solution together, we're going to construct the design together with you as a consumer. We're going to understand what it is and make a strong recommendation.
Solar energy impacts homeowners directly by allowing them to be their own source of energy at their house. This is going to allow them to reduce the impacts of the costs of energy for their home, as well as protect them from blackouts and service disruptions. The viability for solar comes down to a couple of factors. Do you own your home? And then does the sunshine hit it? From there, speaking to a local expert will really be able to tell you, is it something that will be able to save you money, or what type of return on the investment you'll get. The installation is actually the culmination of 3 different trades on your home. Electricians working with the electrical system on your house, the roofers working on the actual roof itself, and then the actual system installers will be installing the panels. So the culmination of all 3 trades are really what's going to drive your decision on working with a high-quality contractor.
We're a very customer-centric business. That's really, I think, what makes us stand apart from a lot of other companies that are out there. We have a lot of face-to-face interactions with our customers. We're at every site survey, every installation. We speak with them weekly up until they get installed, and even post-install. We stick with the customers after they're installed. We perform bill reviews with them, teach them how to read their bill right after they're installed, and then also on a yearly basis. We do an annual bill review about 9-10 months before your annual true-up bill. That way we can prevent any surprises. If everything is going well with the system and you've been using your energy as you were planning to, you should have close to a 0 true-up bill.
While going solar won't take you completely off the energy grid, it'll get you close.
Solar Bill and SunPower were just absolutely amazing. We felt they were top-notch, and they really met our needs on what we were looking for in solar. And
we were also very impressed with their employees. They were very professional, very clean, very thorough, and really involved us in the process from start to finish.
And in taking that time to really work with us and get something that wasn't just put on our roof, it was something that was designed, as Heather is saying, to be aesthetically pleasing, so that you look at it and it looks clean, it looks nice.
So this is part of our process that we are looking to, and it's phase 1 to bring our house into the 21st century.
Yeah, and with the rebates that were offered and Solar Bill's help in helping us work through the process, we found a partner who was really able to help us achieve our goals. And in that, we were really grateful.
Solar panels can generate electricity to power your home or business, which can lead to substantial savings on your monthly electricity bills. Excess energy generated can often be sold back to the grid or stored for later use.
Right now you got 2 choices. 2 choices. You can stick with the utility company, or we can move towards independence and move towards a better planet for all of us, where the people have the power. Like, we can decide when we have power, rather than somebody sitting at a switchboard that says, you know what, I'm going to turn off your part of the grid today. Nobody's going to shut off your solar on you. You can shut off your solar, but nobody else can shut off your solar.
Want to know more about Solar Bill Review? Visit solarbillreview.com and visit us at designingspaces.tv.
Heat, sun, wind, torrential rain.
As Florida homeowners know, tropical weather takes its toll, and when it comes to intense weather, it's our roofs that take the beating. We found one Florida homeowner who's all about preparation, about doing it right before it's too late.
I've never had my roof cleaned. When this roof was installed, we started with this program. And all they do is every 2 years, they come out and they treat the roof. My roof is clean all the time compared to my neighbors that are always up there pressure cleaning.
When it comes to your home's roof, the old saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, truly applies. Broward County homeowner Frank Sr. knows that proper roof maintenance and choosing the best local companies for longer lasting and cleaner roofs is an absolute must.
I can see mold growing on all my neighbors' homes. I know what they're going through. I don't have to go through that. My roof stays clean from the day I installed it to right now.
Proper routine roof maintenance is a must. If done correctly, it can add years to the life of a roof while saving homeowners thousands of dollars. And it all starts with stain prevention. Designing Spaces met with Roof-A-Cide, the nation's leading roof stain prevention company.
Roof-A-Cide is the roofer's choice of roof stain prevention. Roof-A-Cide has a long-standing history of over 25 years in the industry with continuous development to bring the best products to keep your roof looking great and maximizing the lifespan of your roof.
And while pressure cleaning driveways, patios, and many exterior surfaces is effective, pressure cleaning a roof or using harsh chemicals can have negative and costly consequences.
They go ahead and they spray the grass before they do the lawn to show me how safe it is environmentally.
Roof-A-Cide is EPA approved of biosafe. It won't harm any shrubs, trees, or plants.
Certain roofing materials such as asphalt shingle or stone-coated steel should never be pressure cleaned. Asphalt shingle and stone-coated steel should be chemically cleaned with a safe and compatible product.
Featuring a strongly endorsed product, one used by the nation's leading industry roof and home professionals, is reassuring to the customer, homeowner, and family members who will enjoy and benefit from a cleaner, safer, longer-lasting roof.
There are different cleaning methods and cleaning specs for each type of roof, so you got to be sure that you are addressing that cleaning solution for your particular type of roof. For tile roofs, traditional pressure cleaning will get you by for a little while, and the same thing for stone coat steel and asphalt shingle, but we highly recommend sticking with the Roof-A-Cide program so that you could avoid all of those cleaning process, because none of it is a long-term solution.
The application is relatively fast. Smaller roofs can be done in less than an hour.
Roof-A-Cide is EPA approved to kill mold on your roof surface for 2 years with a written warranty by the manufacturer. It's environmental friendly for your landscape, pets, and people.
For 20 years, more than 1 million homeowners in 14 states have protected and extended the life of their roof, while saving thousands of dollars thanks to Roof-A-Cide.
I'm going to have a benefit of the roof lasting longer because there's no harsh chemicals, no pressure cleaning going on.
For a free no-obligation quote and to find an authorized applicator in your area, visit roofacide.com. And to view this segment again, visit us online at designingspaces.tv.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.